Hi, guys, and good evening, creeps. Hi, guys and creeps. Listen, guys and creeps. I just wanted to smoke something and relax. I'm only gonna smoke one. For the people that like the smoke out videos, it ain't no. This is not like a real official smoke out video. I feel like I didn't do enough, like my wardrobe or something is just not popping or something. I would like to wear a new wardrobe when I do the smoke out videos. So this is just people that like to smoke. My smoke of choice, as you can see, I'm just opening up a pack of cigars. I don't smoke cigarettes. I only smoke weed or cigars. I don't smoke no fucking cigarettes. They're nasty. These black cigars are not the Black and Miles that the hood people be liking to smoke. These are the ones that come from Indonesia, called the black rubies. Usually, she didn't give me the black rubies. She just gave me the straight up blacks. These are actually clove cigars. Usually, I have some CBD to put with it. Like I be getting some CBD oil, and take something and pour the oil in there, so they have a weed buzz to them. But they still be good without the weed buzz. These are cigars, and they got cinnamon and all kind and nutmeg and different type of flavors in them. They literally got all. They're called clove cigars. They got clovers, and they got flavors. Woo! When you smell it, you smell that cinnamon. Smell vanilla. They got the vanilla blacks. They got the ruby blacks. They got the Bali highs. They got, but these right here, they got this beautiful scent to them, and they don't. And you don't taste no nicotine. You taste like flavors of cinnamon and cloves. Hey, cheers from. Okay, somebody here from Germany. What's up? Okay, I'm from Florida, baby. Sending you love from Florida State. I'm in Gator Country, baby. I'm out. I'm not in the goddamn country boondocks, but I'm still in Gator Country though. So anyway, guys, this is a black. You got blunts. You got whatever. If you want to smoke, blaze up, bitch. I love the design of the black. I love the way the black looks. It's so classy. Look at where it says black on there, and then it got that little symbol of the black, and it these be so pretty to me. The man from Germany, he said that he smoked. His name, can I call you Chris? His name is Chris from Germany. He said that he smokes cigars too. Oh, these feel so good to smoke. I went to the lottery. When I was at the grocery store today. I won $25. So this week I've won in this location. I've won close to $100. Then I bought some cigars with the money. Bought some more tickets with the money. Won close to $100 in this location. So if you win in your location, your money spot, extra 180 $300 monthly, you got a good money spot. I got actually a good money spot. If you win $100 to $500 a month extra on at the lottery, that's extra money, baby. That's a good spot. Extra if you spend $1 and then you win 500, or you spend $1 and you win 20 here, and then you get 30 there, and then come back and you win 100 there, and then you get another 20, 50, 60, 30. All these little things be adding up. So don't never be squabbling about the little numbers. Hey, Rusty, you've had the biggest crush on me for years. Nice. Where are you from, Rusty? Where are you from? You got a southern name. Are you from maybe Texas, Louisiana, or Florida State? Where are you from, Rusty? You got a YouTube channel? Got some subscribers? You're in Canada? I used to live near Canada. I grew up near Canada. Hey, Jay, what's up? Don't come in here trolling. Don't come in here trolling, and don't ask me about Wyatt. Every day you ask me about Wyatt, I'm gonna tell your ass up front. Hey, Rusty, what part of Michigan? I grew up in Michigan. Um, I, yeah, I grew up in near Canada and Michigan. I grew up near Windsor, Ontario. I was across the river from you. If you were in Michigan, what part of Michigan? I Jade, I'm just gonna laugh at you. Jade, you just using that against me to try to hurt me. And when I can see right through a bitch like you, oh, you're in Windsor, Ontario? Oh, okay. Hold on, let me cuss Jade out for a minute, Mr. Rust. I want to talk to you about that. Okay, Jade, I see you. I see right through you. You know that talking to me about Wyatt is so pathetically hurtful. But when I see a bitch like you trying to use it like a knife or a dagger against me, I'm not going to fall for your stupid ass tricks. So if I tell you up front, don't ask me about Wyatt, just leave it alone. And every day, every time I see you, you come in here questioning me about Wyatt. Please leave me alone about him. I know what's mine, and it's none of your goddamn business, our relationship. I'm going to start telling people that. Mr. Rusty, so yeah, I know exactly where you are. I know exactly where you are. I grew up right around those areas. I grew up right there, right across from Detroit, the Detroit River, and Canada. So I know exactly where you at. I used to take the tunnel over to Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Now let me tell you guys something about I used to go all through Windsor, and I like that little bike trail you guys got. Jade, it's time to ignore you. I'm talking to a grown man named Rusty. Yeah, so Rusty, how's the weather up there in Canada? Are you from Michigan originally? Are you a U.S. citizen or are you a Canadian? Because I used to have a mailbox there. I had an address. Oh, you're Canadian. Oh, okay. Do you ever go to Highland Park to go shopping? Because a lot of Canadians be shopping on Woodward Avenue. A lot of Canadians love Highland Park, Michigan, because they could get, and they like going to Burlington Coal Factory. Oh, you used to go to Detroit. Wait a minute. Do you said that yes all the time? You be on Woodward Avenue. I probably seen you one day in person, Rusty, because Woodward Avenue be full of Canadians that be coming over to get all that cheap stuff from Highland Park, Michigan. It'd be so many young girls and yeah, everything is so cheap. The Canadians be running around just going from store to store. They don't care that Highland Park, Michigan is raggedy, busted, and broken. Highland Park used to be a beautiful city at one time, they claim. But Highland Park is one of the most busted, broke down, raggedy cities in all of Michigan. But the Canadians don't be scared to venture out to those raggedy, broke down areas. That's why we come. It's so much cheaper. All I see is an Ontario place. You see these blonde hair, blue eyed Canadians in the raggedy, busted areas. They don't be giving a fuck. They don't be, because I used to remember. You need to tell these people how we collect cans in Detroit. You see how we got bottle deposits. What do you do with your cans when you have to pay up for those deposits? And what do you do with your cans? Because I used to collect cans when I was 5 years old. People don't know about this, but what do you Canadians do with all that money with those cans that you collect? Please tell me, do you bring them back to Michigan to collect the money, or what do you do? I'm curious, seriously. I'm seriously concerned about the amount of money going from Michigan to Canada with those cans. I used to be a can collector at the age of 5 years old, baby. All those little nigger kids need those cans. Do you guys have a recycling unit, or what do you do with all? Because you know everybody in Detroit be needing metal for the Ford and Chrysler and Jeep and all the. Oh, you recycle them? How much? Do you get 10 cents per can, or do you? How much do you get per can? Is it just by weight? Because here in Florida, they give us the money by weight, so they gotta weigh them. In Detroit, they give them by. Oh, it's 10 cents. It's 10 cents there. Look, the bitch mother that I hate so much. When I was little, she used to give me those cans. And she would split, me and my brother used to divide the cans. 10 cents Canadian. That actually adds up. Let me tell you something. The bitch mother that I used to hate, that I still hate the bitch. Okay, the bitch mother, when I was last in Detroit or at her house that she used to have, she no longer has it. But she was getting she was getting so much money from the cans that they used to turn her away. Before she got into some money somehow, she used to bring $60 to $100 worth of cans to Kroger on 8 Mile. Finally, Kroger had enough of people just bringing hundreds of dollars worth of cans that they said that there was a $30 limit per day on people doing the can returns. Well, the bitch mother of mine, she used to say, you show your ID and cash in half, and then in half. So we would make a $60 run. It would take us 2 days. There was so much money in those cans. Hey, JoJo, I'm still cooking the orange chicken. Um, no relation to my brother, because everybody will probably think that you're my brother. Um, yeah, Rusty is money in cans. The bitch mother was collecting, and she was getting an extra. She was getting an extra $100 or $200 per month. Rusty, those Detroit neighborhoods are demolished. I grew up. Let me tell you something. You know where you and the Canadians be coming and getting all those cheap goods, all that cheap clothes and all that stuff. You guys keep Highland Park alive. Your money goes a long way to that broke down city. The broke down ass place where you guys spend all that money when you come across the tunnel or the bridge. That broke down ass city don't even pay for lights, so it be dark. They don't pay to repair the streets. Canadian money takes care of Detroit. Without those Canadian dollars, I don't know if Detroit will ever come back to life. I mean, it used to be a saying when I was growing up that the last person leaving Detroit, please turn out the lights. Because so many people were leaving Detroit to go to Canada. I see most of the white folk, they work in Canada. It ain't hardly no black people in Canada. I see a few Africans, but I don't be seeing no black folk in Canada. For some reason, the black folk but it be all white people. Be all white people in Canada. You get back to Detroit, it's all broke down, bummy black folk walking around collecting cans and Detroit and Canada are both the same equal as far as the cold. I'm talking to a Michigander Canadian guy here. So I'm just smoking, making talk with the viewers. So it ain't really, if people are just tuning in and we're talking about Detroit and I'm Florida Pie oh 08, I was actually raised and busted, broke down Detroit. Oh, you have a lot of Jamaicans up there? But I heard the Jamaicans were in Toronto. I heard the Jamaicans because when I would go to Canada, because I go to that casino over there. I'm a gambler, so I would be at that casino. But Detroit got some casinos, so I would be at the MGM Grand with those beautiful lions. I don't know why Detroit got a fascination with these cats, but I grew up in cat world. It was the Detroit Tigers. It was the Detroit Lions. And Detroit, and then it's the MGM Grand. There's cats everywhere. Detroit got a fascination with cats. I grew up loving cats. And even when I lived in Polk County, it was the Detroit It was whoever built Polk County had a love affair with Detroit, because honestly, when I moved to this little city called Lakeland, it was nothing but Detroit stuff everywhere. It was Detroit Muscle Shop. It was Wabash, which is a famous popular city in Detroit. It was Michigan Avenue. And it was Detroit Street. It was okay. Oh, the Pollo Naranja. No, Rusty, I don't think I'll ever come back to Michigan. No, actually, the chicken is still done. We'll check on it, Breezy, when I get finished. Thanks for sending the box. The people over in Miami will notify me when the box comes in, and then they'll let me know how to pick it up, when to pick it up. Rusty, well, I'll be back. I'm gonna, when I come to Canada, I like to go to New York. I like over there near Buffalo. I like near Niagara Falls in Canada. But never say never. I might come to Windsor, Ontario one day. You never know. I might have some business to do in Detroit, and then because there is some little things that I need to purchase from Detroit at some point. I ain't gonna tell you all my business. I also own some land. Okay, Rusty, it sounds, yeah. Let me tell you something. I actually own the little plot of land that I grew up on in Detroit. I actually own that land, and my family actually owns a lot of that land in Detroit. I actually own the place that I hated so much. I don't own the house; they tore it down, but I actually own the land that I grew up on in Detroit. And I'm hoping that one day somebody might want to buy it from me as just a little investment property. Oh, if it fits tight and snug, breezy, don't worry about the dress. Don't worry about the dresses. If it fits little short like a shirt, some little biker shorts under it, and it'll still be cute, breezy. Thank you. We'll see. Well, I'll let you see what Ash looks like when she gets the dress. Thank you, breezy. I appreciate the love and support. And Ash loves clothes, and she gonna love the dress. Now, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get back to the Rusty conversation, but breezy, I love you. Okay, thank you, girl. Mr. Rusty. Okay, I'm not gonna say that I'll never come back to Detroit, cause look, I know how to get to Canada, and I know how to get on I-75. I know how to get back to Detroit in 24 hours. If I drive it straight, I'll be there for more. It'll take me one day to get there. I take I-75 headed north. I done drove that so many times. I go through Georgia. I go through South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. Then I get into Kentucky, and then I get into Ohio, and then I'm right back to Detroit. I know how to get to Windsor. I know how to get to your motherfucking house. I know Canada. I grew up around those areas. I grew up around those areas. I know Windsor, Ontario. Do you know where the Renaissance Center is for downtown Detroit? Do you know where the Joe Louis symbol is, where he got that fist pumping over there on Wilbur and Jefferson? I grew up around those areas, baby. I'm not saying that I love those areas, but let me tell you something. I accomplished so much from a little trip in Detroit. Let me tell you what I got. When I a little trip, I finally got my nose done thanks to the money that I was able to get from Detroit. I had 3 Jeeps from Detroit money, and I said, if you can't make it in Detroit, you can't make it nowhere. I got my nose job done in Michigan, but it took. I got my nose job in Mexico. I'm sorry, not in Michigan. Got my nose done in Mexico, but I had to get the money from a trip in Detroit. I had to do some things, and then I got to Detroit and I got some money, and it took me all that just to get my nose done. It took me all that. I ended up with 3 Jeeps. And I ended up getting stack rolls of cash through a little thing that I had to do in Detroit. I didn't like the time that I spent there, but then when I realized, bitch, if I didn't go stack some cash in Detroit, I'd still be having that flat busted nose before my rhinoplasty. Look, let me tell you something. A secret about Detroit. Detroit is very, very cheap by being broke, busted, and raggedy. So it's very cheap for everything. Now, when you get to Florida, it's a Republican state. It's very, very expensive. But we live glamorously and beautifully in Florida, so it's expensive. But when you're in Detroit by being broke, ask any Canadian from Ontario, Windsor. They'll tell you they will go to Detroit and go shop. And what do they do when you see them at the cash register? They be spending $500, $600, $300, $1,000 on clothes. Then you see them go into Aldi's and they're spending hundreds and hundreds there. They be having so much money compared to the people that be looking all the broke down, busted, raggedy looking people that be living off of pennies and dollars per day. None of them get robbed. They be coming in a car that says Ontario on it, got an Ontario license plate. You know they're from Canada. See, blonde hair, blue eyed person with looking rich with a fancy car in a raggedy, broke down, ugly ass city with some raggedy, broke down niggas standing around outside the store. But it'd be so many white folk from Canada that they don't even give a fuck. They don't be like the United States white folk where they don't want to be around no niggas. Let me tell you something. The Canadians, they love a bargain. They ain't gonna pass up no cheap goods on the fact it's in the rag. I'm telling you, they go to the raggediest of the raggediest of the raggediest, poorest, brokest area that you can think of. They don't. They be in some of the nicer areas, but the ones that go the most, they go to the most raggedy, cheap, cheap place that they can find. And yes, they be spending thousands. Now, everybody, look at this troll, Jade. We're talking about Detroit and Canada. And what is she talking about? Wyatt again. What you could tell, let me tell you something. When somebody is just trolling, trying to be hurtful. Now, let me ask you, Jade. I'm gonna spend some time with you for a few minutes. Why is this situation with Wyatt so concerning to you? And if you're asking, barging into my conversation, because I'll get back to Mr. Rusty and I will visit him as a friend one day, perhaps. I'm not gonna make no promises. Okay, Jade. Okay, so that's her response. But why are you barging into a conversation about Detroit and Windsor about Wyatt? I need to know an intelligent response if you're going to converse with me. I told you that I don't want to talk about Wyatt. I told you that as soon as I seen you, because for some reason, from out of nowhere, you just constantly badger me about Wyatt all the time. And I don't know why you do it, but you just interrupt the conversation. But why do you do that when I ask you politely not to do that to me? You're a troll, and I'm just trying to communicate with you as a respectable woman. But if you know something is hurtful to somebody, why do you constantly bring it up from out of nowhere? I genuinely would like an intelligent response. If you know something hurts someone, why do you do it so frequently? Tell me why. Tell me why do you do that? If you know that that's a hurtful topic, and this is not a video. When you look at the topic, it says it does not have anything to do with Wyatt. Jay, what city are you from? What city and state are you from, Jay? Because you act like you know everything, but what city and state are you at? Because you don't know everything, Jade. So please tell me what city and state are you at, and why are you asking me constantly about Wyatt? What the fuck? You're in New York? Okay, Jade. Did you see Wyatt somewhere in New York? Because that's where Wyatt is. Have you seen him on the street somewhere with his dad? Have you held Wyatt? What is your personal concern about Wyatt? I need to confront you because you keep on every video that you see me in. You ask me about Wyatt, and I told you stop asking. When I saw you immediately, I knew this is that trolling bitch that is going to ask me about Wyatt. Every time she comes in, she just barges in and she starts asking about Wyatt Morgan. Now, Wyatt is, okay, what is my initials? AC, right? What is Anderson's initials? AC. What is Ash's initials? AC. Exactly, Rusty. She needs to get a life. Wyatt is named Wyatt Morgan. He is not one of the AC crew. Who is together down here? Me and Ash as the AC2 crew. Who is up there in New York with Wyatt? Mr. AC360. I know where Wyatt is. I know where Ash is. I know where my daughter Megs is. I know where all my children are with whoever they are with. But I'm going to ask you respectfully and kindly, do not ask me about Wyatt no more. Okay? Do you understand that? And I need a response from you, Jade. Okay, so now you want to talk about Megs. Okay, so how do you know? Okay, so why are you telling me that Megs is not my child now? Okay, you said that you're in New York, but Megs is in Florida, where? Megs is in Florida. So where are you? You said that you're in New York. So now you're up there with Wyatt. And now you're talking about a child that's all the way 2,000 miles away from you in Florida. And oh, okay. Let me tell you something. You don't know nothing about Megs, obviously. Have you ever seen Megs before? No, you've never seen Megs before. You never seen Megs before, and you don't even. How are you gonna tell me that Megs is not my child? Who? How long have you known Megs? And I want a real answer. I want a real answer as to why you think that you can talk to me about Megs. Oh my gosh. 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 I gave birth to Ashlyn vaginally. Are you trying to say that Ash? Oh my gosh. This is getting even worse. Oh my gosh. This is getting even worse with this goddamn Jade. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, I gave birth to I was about to say Vag. I just gave a birth to Vag. I gave birth to Ashlyn, Katie Ray. End the subject. Go away. Okay, now I'm back to Rusty on our conversation about Detroit and Canada. You know, the only thing is some Oh my gosh, there she goes again. We're talking about Wyatt. Okay. Now it's time to ignore you totally. Okay, I will not talk to you no more, Jade. I will not talk to you no more. Okay, I'm done with you, Jade. I'm finished. Okay, now let's talk back to Rusty. Let's talk back to Rusty. I'm ignoring Jade. Okay, so anyway, Mr. Rusty, after this cigar, I'll get off of this. If you catch me in the lives, we can converse and we can talk about some things of interest for Detroit. If somebody wants to look up Detroit, please look it up. If you want to look up Detroit and see what me and Rusty are talking about, they do have some very interesting videos. And if you're from Detroit, I was raised I was raised at the west side of Detroit. The schools that I went to was Custer. The schools that I went to was Custer School. I went to Post. I went to Northwestern. I went to Central. If those schools don't even exist, I think Northwestern still exists. Custer, they changed the name. It don't exist no more. And then I think they closed down the school Halley. I started school when I was 4 years old. I started elementary school when I was Ash's age. I was born in October and school started in September. So I was always the 4 year old, and I was always the youngest child in the class. Because I started kindergarten at 4 instead of 5, the teacher would always put me at the front of the class, and they would always say, "You're so little compared to everybody else. You're so small." And they would always come around me and hug me around and say, "Are you studying this? Are you getting this? Are you understanding this? Are you understanding that?" And then they kept doing that to me until I was in the third grade. They were always concerned that I was the youngest child in the class. I was always treated like I was so fucking needy. But I was hanging with those old motherfuckers. I was hanging with the 5 year olds. Not friendship wise. I didn't have no friends. I was scared of those violent motherfuckers. I didn't have no friends till I was about in the third grade. Finally, I met a friend. I didn't have a friend in the goddamn world. I had no friends, period. Only thing I would do is sit there because I started school at 4, and I was scared of those bigger kids and they would terrify me. And I would just keep quiet. I just knew to keep quiet. And let me tell you something, they holding Ash back. Ash is going to be a year behind all the other students. See, in Florida, you can't start school until you are 5 years old, September 1st. Ash turns 5 December 9th. So she has to wait a full year before she can start school, elementary school. Um, no, Jessica. Jessica, where'd you get that information from? Oh no, I did not. I never said that I was gonna diss Serena Williams for not knowing how to bleach her skin. I don't think Serena Williams bleaches her skin. I don't think she bleaches her skin. She always be looking dark skinned to me. I don't know if Serena Williams bleaches her skin or not. The only reason why I'd be coming after Serena Williams is when she would be photoshopping Alexis. No, I didn't see the pic. I haven't been checking on Serena Williams for a year now. I guess I'll go on her Instagram and take a look. But I have not been on nobody's Instagrams for about a year. When I use, okay, it's a few people that I would check on the Instagram. I would check Kim Kardashian first. I would check all the Kardashians, see what everybody doing. Cause see, I'd be interested in what the little kids be looking like. North, Saint, Dream, motherfucking True, Stormy. I'd be checking on the little kids because a lot of times the little kids be wearing similar stuff to what Ash be wearing. Jessica, I'll check on Serena. Okay, I'll check and see what you're talking about. Let me take a break, and so I could tell you how. Okay, on the Instagram is always I always check the Kardashians and the Jenners first. I'll be checking on Black China because she's the mother of Dream. She's Robert Kardashian's baby mama, so I'll be checking on them. Then I'll check on my girl Britney Spears, see how she looking, how she acting. Be check on Britney Spears, and then I'll be checking on Serena Williams and the baby. So I literally, okay, so what turned me off from checking on, oh, and I would check on Jeffree Star, I would check on Johnny Weir, but and Gigi Gorgeous. Okay, those are the lineup that I would check daily. Okay. Because I'm not following them, I don't know them. And honestly, I don't really be following nobody that, probably ain't gonna follow me back. So I'll be following my own relatives and my own friends, but I don't be following no celebrities like that. Because if they ain't gonna follow me back, I ain't gonna publicly follow them when they ain't following me. So I don't follow them. But so that means I have to manually go check up on them. So when I go check in, and I would be checking Venus and not Venus, Serena, and I would check her daily. And that ugly ass doll Quay Quay and the fucking Alexis, her husband, to see what the baby doing. But I I after Kim, oh, what turned me off, Kim Kardashian. Kim and the rest of the Kardashians was just putting makeup palettes everywhere and no pictures during quarantine. They were just desperately sling a makeup slinging palette, bitch. When somebody's Instagram is just advertisements showing just nothing but makeup palettes, I stopped looking because what was the point? I'm gonna check you so I could see a makeup palette and no picture. And then the pictures, it was all blurry on Chloe's, and I just said, "Fuck them." I'll check them later, during better days, when they got more interesting content. Cause their content, then I just stick with Britney Spears, check on her every now and then. But when somebody becomes too much of a makeup slinging palette, bitch, I got to move on. I can't watch something like that. I just can't sit there like that. Just can't sit there like that. So, if you want me to go check on Serena Williams, I will go check. And if it looked like she's doing a bad bleach job, I will drag her ass publicly. If you would like for me to put her online, put skincare for some fucked up diss videos, I'll gladly. I got another target of a motherfucker that I got another target of somebody that I'm going to diss. Somebody that don't nobody be talking about, but she got a lot of subscribers. I'm gonna keep her name secret until tomorrow. I'm gonna check on everybody's Instagram. I'm gonna check on everybody's Instagram, and then I'm gonna do a little once I get my lives. See, and if you guys want to see me get into some lingerie, if you want to see me get into some lingerie and do a from head to toe bleach job, you got to get me on the lives. But in order, I can't do lives without you guys' support. If you don't support Lion Puss Skincare and give me 1,000 subscribers, we can't get the content that we want. If you want me to do some really cool content, I got to be able to get on the lives to do it. I got to. So you got to go subscribe to Lion Puss Skincare. If you want to see me do a full body bleach, if you want to see me bleach, because you guys can tell, I'm much lighter than when I had got out the lockup. I'm much lighter than what I was previously. My skin is getting back to light. And even my hands are starting to heal up. Because remember, my hands were black as tar. Look at my hands now. Rusty, it was just a little lockup. Not a jail lockup. It wasn't a jail lockup. It's a different type of facility lockup. Everybody always asks me about this term lockup. I don't use the legal everybody say lockup where? It's a facility where they lock people up. It ain't jail though. But you do get locked up. Trust that. You do get locked up. Some people get locked up in padded cell, solitary type shit. Rusty, don't listen to Jade. Jade, yeah, it was just over a fucking noise disturbance. You will get locked up in the state of Florida if somebody calls on you for a noise disturbance. Just a noise disturbance. Seriously, that's all it was, a noise disturbance. That's why Ash got taken from me over a noise disturbance. We got kicked out the hotel room over a noise disturbance, literally. Nobody in here listen to Jay, please. Rusty, don't listen to Jade. I'll make a video and explain the lockup. So many people want to know about this fucking lockup. I'll tell you, it was a noise disturbance. It was called a noise disturbance. If you're in Michigan or Canada, I think they call it disturbing the peace. When I was up in Michigan, they would call it disturbing the peace. In Florida, they call it noise disturbance. Noise disturbance complaint. If you do a noise disturbance and somebody make a complaint, yeah, disturbing the peace is what you know it as, Rusty. That's what they call it up in Michigan and Canada. In Michigan and Canada, it's called something. I smell my chicken. I'm about to smoke this real quick, and then we can go in there. And actually, Rusty, it wasn't me that disturbed the peace. Rusty, it wasn't me that disturbed the peace, baby. It wasn't me that had done it. It was Ash. It was Ash that had disturbed the peace. It was Ash that did it. Jay, you don't know me. Please stop trying to speak for me about what happened. Please don't believe. Rusty, don't believe Jay. I will make a video. I'm too tired to make the video about that fucking incident. It honestly irks me and irritates me, but I'll make the video. Just give me a couple of days. In fact, I'll make the video tomorrow. You see when my eyes start looking small, that means I'm tired. I feel very fucking exhausted. That's why I gotta eat some meat, because I need some energy and some strength. I'm too tired and I'm hungry and I need to go to bed early. I'm probably going to go to bed around 9 o'clock. Let me go check on the chicken, and then I'm going to sit here and eat some chicken, wash my face, get in the bed, watch some drag shows. I'm tired, and okay, let me spend some time with Breezy real quick. Breezy, yes, you know, when I get the box, I'm gonna have the camera in here, and I'm gonna open the box so you can see me open the box. I don't know when I'm gonna get down to Miami. They do hold my boxes and stuff for 30 days. I will get down there though, and I'll get the box. If it's in Florida, I will get it. Okay. Trust me, I will get the box. I will get that box. I don't want to break this. Hold on, let me see. Let's go check on the chicken, guys. I'm gonna make my corn. Ugh. Whew. Bitch like me is tired. Gotta get up. Ugh. My eyes, you can always tell when Florida Power Weight is tired. My eyes don't look all big and alert. I always get tired around the end of the day like this. Ooh, this chicken looking good. Hold on, guys. Hold on, let me get my stand real quick so I don't break the phone. Oh, let me get my stand. Thank you, Rusty. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Wish I had more light, but I don't have no light like that. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. It's dark in here. Ooh, the chicken looks good. Thank you. I always take a spoon like this, guys, and I always take the butter and the oils and everything and the salt and the seasoning, and I always go over it and ooh, I look bad. Well, I always go over it, put it all over the chicken. Thank you, guys. Okay, let me see if I can get the chicken out. Chicken is done. Hold on. Okay, let me see. Ooh. Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, burned. Chicken looking good, guys. That's the chicken. Okay, guys, so it's time for me to eat dinner. Yeah, it's really good. I like it really kind of buttery, kind of and then when I take it out, I drain the Oh my gosh. I feel so Yana, that's so precious to me. That's so precious to me. That's beautiful. If somebody want to send me donations to furnish the house, that is a beautiful thought. Honestly, I would feel bad about begging for change to furnish the home. It'll get there. It'll get there. And look at this. I got a temporary bed that came from FedEx. The temporary bed. Temporary bed is I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. I'm really gonna do that. Temporary bed is there. Just a cot. Okay. Yeah, I'm near a road, Rusty. I'll show you the view. It's actually near the freeway. I got a freeway view of these people going out of the state of Florida right here. Hold on. That's the view. And that's live. That's live action. Those are people going to New York and Michigan, and they're going up to you, Rusty. They're going up to Michigan, Detroit, Canada. They're going. They're hauling ass to get out of the state of Florida. That's where they're hauling ass to. They're hauling ass to get to Indiana, Cleveland, Ohio. They're getting ready to get on I-75 headed north, or 95 headed north to New York. People don't know this. You take one road to New York from here. 95 will take you straight to New York. If you get on 95 and you head north, that'll take you straight into New York from here. And then if you get on I-75 headed north, that'll take your ass all the way up to Canada from here. You can get. I know the roads from here. Bitch, I know how to get straight to New York. If I need to drive to New York, you get on 95, it'll take you straight in. You getting back to Detroit or Canada, get on I-75 headed north, it'll take you straight in. You ain't got to change nothing. Stay on 75, it'll take you straight home. That's my old home. Okay, so I know how to drive from here to get to all points north. And I know how to get to all points south too. I know how to get on 95 headed south, take you straight into Miami, baby. I know how to get all over this place from that freeway that you just saw. These motherfuckers be hauling ass on that. They be hauling it. Those motherfuckers be moving so fast. They be blazing. It be so beautiful at night. Those lights be shining, and you can't see the beauty of it at night. I'm probably not, Diana. I'm probably not gonna be live tonight. I'm probably going to go to sleep soon. Usually when I eat, I get sleepy, so I want to cuddle down into my new little temporary bed, and I'll make some new diet videos. I'm gonna cuddle down into the bed and get snuggly, and get all comfy, cozy, and go to bed after watching some drag shows. So anyway, guys, I gotta get ready to eat before my food get cold. I don't want my food getting cold. So live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, atheism is unstoppable. Good night, guys.